Hi, this is Dr. Christy DeSapri, founding physician of Bone and Body Women's Health. Today I wanted to talk about some myths surrounding perimenopause and menopause. Some women come to me saying that they have heard that they need to wait for 12 months after their final menstrual period before they are treated for their perimenopause and menopause symptoms. So that's absolutely untrue. That is a myth. So we know that the North American Menopause Society, now called the Menopause Society, recommends that we think about perimenopause and menopause in a couple ways. Number one, we think about the transition time of perimenopause, which is divided into the early perimenopause, which can occur as early as your 40s, and the late perimenopause, when periods start to space out over 60 days or so. Symptoms can occur starting during those times. So things like changes in sleep pattern, like insomnia, 2 a.m. wakings, early wakings, changes in libido, changes in mood, weight gain, things like hot flashes, brain fog, trouble remembering or concentrating, things like urgency, getting up to the night to pee, headaches, fatigue, changes in body composition. These all change in the perimenopause and in the early perimenopause and late perimenopause. And some women are really symptomatic during this time. And then actually when menopause is 12 months without a period, we have some dissipation of some of those symptoms. And sometimes other things come further or later, like hot flashes or vaginal dryness or other changes like libido. So for every woman, it's a different journey and a different transition. And I was really thinking about that when I think about the change from summer to fall, that every day can be slightly different in the fall and even in the summer months leading into the fall. And that is very similar to the perimenopause changes, that every day or every month or even every year might be slightly different through the hormonal changes. However, we don't need to wait and suffer for 12 months or longer until we have no longer a cycle before we address these symptoms. So lots of things to talk about: hormones, non-hormonal, lifestyle options, just recognizing these symptoms and the patterns of these symptoms, I think sometimes really helps. Obviously, the basics of sleep and nutrition and exercise are important, and we can layer on things like hormones or non-hormonal therapy to really help through the buffer of the change of the transition between perimenopause and menopause. I hope to see you soon.